got star blade. I got star blade. I got star blade. I got star blade. Hey, it's Regimus Maximus. Today we're checking out Iron Trance Star Blade. Star Blade. Hey, get ready.
Regimus, Maximus, reviews.
Alright, we're back. And I got my camera in my hand. So yeah, I got the Iron Trance Star Blade. They're IR V01. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. Let's go ahead and jump to the top real quick. And this is the top. And we have the side. Make noise. And this is the back. It's good product shots. Now, one thing I will point out, it says highly movable, high quality, big size, high movable. So I mean, it's high movable. Remember that. And transform. Bottom of the box. So hey, this one I've been waiting on, and he's gonna fall over. So let's go ahead and now he does come in this plastic shell. I figured I'd show it to you real quick. Now another thing that I will note is that they did put little foam pieces around some of his parts so they wouldn't get scratched or anything like that in transit, and I do like that. It's just that little bit of TLC that I like, because it shows that they're actually looking out for you, the customer, in your purchase. Because a lot of times, you know, you get some of these figures and they'll be scratched or whatever. I mean, a lot of times these things are coming from China, so I mean, that's a long way, and actually get them here and still in decent shape or in good shape. I mean, that's the thing sometimes. I mean, I've seen some horror stories, so luckily I've been alright with most of mine. So as far as accessories, he does come with this long sword. I mean, it's pretty big. I think it's bigger than the other Star Blade sword. I went the other Saber sword. You got the hilt. You got the gun. And just like on the masterpiece, this slides backwards, forwards, and out. So you have that. You got the front of the ship that the sword goes into. So that's just part of the sword. Your hilt goes into the bottom. So you got that. You also got a separate sword. I like the separate sword because that way you ain't got to worry about trying to find the piece and put it in there. I like that. As far as the color of this little guy, it's more of a pearl. I don't know if you can actually see that, but it's more of a pearl color. Even like the blues and everything. I mean, it's more of a, I ain't even really gonna call it a metallic. It's still more of like a pearl blue. It's got like the pearlish qualities and everything, I guess. I don't know if pearlish is even a word, but it's the same thing with the red and everything. So, like I said, I ain't even gonna call it a metallic. But let's go ahead and check out some detail on this guy. So it's more a pearl. You get a cross between like a a white and a silver almost. But let's go ahead and check out this articulation. All right. His head. It's not on a ball joint. Not. All right. His arms go up that far. Let's see. I can go up this far. We got side-to-side action. Kind of scared to push it from side to side, so I know it's got his wrist go in, of course, like the original. Pretty sure, anyway. Yeah, everything's just kind of stiff right now. Even when I got it out and everything, like his legs, I was kind of afraid to mess with them a little bit and everything because they just seemed like they'd pop on. But I had to mess with it a little bit and get it going. Then it loosened up on me. But I was scared. There's this knee bend. It's kind of an awkward knee bend, because that part right there comes out. I guess it can come that way too, so side to side. His feet can come up. Go side to side. So, nothing on his waist. A slight side to side, not much. Like I said, his arms, they can go all the way around. Oh, he's not bad. He's got to get a little feel to him. He's not bad. As far as a size comparison, there he is next to the Transformer Siege cog. And also, I forgot to mention this, he does come with this little baggie of stuff. It's got like, I guess this is landing gear, his hand, and some screw hole covers. So yeah, I think that was out of the picture. But yeah, it comes with these also. So like I said, it's just landing gear, screw hole covers, and some extra hands. So for this guy. So there we go. As far as a size comparison, here he is next to the MP24 Star Saber. So you can see how much more bigger he is, and also there he is next to the Masterpiece Hot Rod also. As far as posing, he poses pretty good. So I mean, there you go right there. One thing that I did not show you in articulation, I just thought about it, was of course my Van Dam. So let's go ahead and Van Dam him on up. So there's the Van Dam. And full Monty. So there's about as much of the full Monty as you're going to get. So there you go. I'll show you the difference with the sword. Now this is the Starblade sword, and this, of course, is the MP24 sword. And you can see how much bigger this is going to be. He's got a big sword. No pun intended. But the thing is, I mean, this is just chromed out and everything. This was not, which is okay. So, but yeah, it's a lot bigger. Alright, another thing. Like I said, the whole quality issue and everything, like I said, they come with these pieces of foam. In his head, there's his head right here. The Star Saber head, inside it, and this piece of foam is his Brainmaster. So I don't know if you can see that real good. I'm gonna try to go ahead and. So there you go. His Brainmaster. He's tiny. Alright, here he is compared to the masterpiece version of the Brainmaster. So you can see exactly how tiny he is. Here he is next to one of the siege weaponizers, target masters, whatever. So there you go. Tiny. Alright, now you can put your little Brainmaster guy inside his chest. Like that. Focus in. So yeah, there he is. He's in there. You put him in his chest like that. And there you go. You can throw him in there. Like so. Alright, real quick, we can go ahead and get him combined up into his bigger robot mode. So I've already got one side already done. So we're going to do the other side. What you want to do is you basically want to take this hand, you're going to fold it in, and just like most other Transformers nowadays, there's a lot to do this little thing where it just rolls down, slides down, throw that little hinge in there, and then you got this hinge right here. You just bring it down, and you want to bring the other side down too. Get it right there, close to the body. Then we're going to take his feet, and we're going to open these parts up like that. Put the feet in, put this together, and this is going to come back. And this part right here, or these little pegs right here, are going to go in right here. So you just want to bring it back at the knees and just go ahead and fit that on in there like that, and bring these, fold these on out like so. Alright, so now what we're going to go ahead and do is we brought the other body part in, so we're going to go ahead and connect this. One of the first things you want to do is this part right here, you want to bring this out. So you want to bring this out so that this, bring this forward, putting these forward and everything, I think it helps a little bit in getting that in there. And you want to bring this down. So you're going to bring that down in there, and that'll just snap down in there. You're going to bring these arms back like that. Let me go ahead and take this and bring it forward a little bit. That way you can see a little bit better. Alright, and so you want to take his head. And his head just going to fit over the other head. There we go. Straighten his antennas out. And there he is. Now he is fairly posable, as you can see. It's got a lot of detail to him. I think it would have been good if his eyes would have lit up. I think that would have been a real good feature to him. For a size comparison, here he is next to MP24, the masterpiece version of Star Saber, and the OG Star Saber himself. There he is next to him. And for another size comparison, here he is next to the Transformers Siege Jetfire, Skyfire, whatever you want to call him. So there you go with that. Now, as far as articulation, let's go ahead and take a look at that. His head can move up, down, and around. His antennas, they can move around too. So, can move down, so, and out. So I'm having a hard time getting that head down, but you can see what I mean. His arms can go up. You can raise this up right here, and they can go up a little bit further. Let's see. Just got to work with this a little bit more. So yeah, his arms can go up. around. Got these little flaps. On both sides, these. Just having ab crunch. No waist rotation. His arms can go side to side. His wrists, his hands are articulated. He can play a piano pretty good. Looking like he's broke. His fingers are broke. What else can he do? Let's try the Van Dam. Get the that kind of stops him from coming back on the Van Dam. This is the full Monty, not the Van Dam, but he can get his legs up there. He can kick you in the face. Nice knee bend. Double knee joint. They can go side to side. Yeah, that was stuck. Okay, so yeah, you want to watch these hip skirts. Yes, you can do the Van Dam. Right position. His feet, they come down. So yeah, the knee. Got a nice toe tilt bend. I don't know if you got a tilt or not. Got the little heel spur. You ain't got no side to side. So yeah, there you go as far as his articulation. Let's take a look at the back of him. Nice and clean. I mean, it looks real good. So yeah, not bad. All right, so what you got here is you got your sword, and you got your jet part, which changes in the bottom part of the sword. So what you want to do is, like, inside of it, if you open it up, you got this sword right here, this hilt right here that can come out and everything. It's basically like a smaller hilt. If you want to use that and everything, you can. But what you want to do is you want to take this and you want to slide this on into here. There's a peg on the other side, so make sure it goes in that peg. And then you want to go ahead and shut that back. You want to open this part up right here and drop this back on this little hinge like that. And then you want to put the sword in here. It'll just go ahead and come in here like that. And there's like a little hole that this goes, pegs into. Go ahead and get that in there. And there we go. And there he is, his sword. So he's also got his gun, so with this gun you can put it in his hand. So I'm going to go ahead and put both of those into his hands now. Mighty Star Saber. Now, in his hands, you have this little sliding feature, and you can basically just take that and slide it down into it. Go ahead and slide that down in there. So that way, you've got a sword in his hand. There he is, all posed up with sword. Okay, let's go ahead and take the small part out. Let's see. So, okay, so we got him out. Taking all this off. This is unexpected, but it's kind of cool at the same time. I mean, it just is. Just the fact he's still got his big head on there. It's kind of comical. So that's comical. Don't you think so? Let's go ahead and get ready to transform this guy into the jet mode. We've already got this arm already put up in there, so we're going to go ahead and do this arm again. So we're just going to this rocks on down into it and everything. You're going to take this and bring this arm down. We'll come down to the side. Same thing with this one. Alright. Alright. We're going to take and put these up in here. And then these are going to just come on back. And we're going to open this up. Go ahead and open those up. Just like that. And that's going to come on out. Like so. And we're going to have my landing gear. So the landing gear is going to go right here. Stay. And then there's two little holes it's just going to peg into. These are going to peg together up on this little peg. Add some of this. There we go. It's just going to turn around like that. Bring those down. There is a little hole right here, and that peg goes in there. Like that. Take this part out. That's his landing gear. There is his jet mode for that. Here's your 360 view. That way you can see a real good shot of the jet. Like I said, it's a real good design, a little bit different than the actual G1 version. So I like it. It is next to the MP24 Star Saber. So they're close to being about the same size. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and get ready to transform this jet section before it can be combined into the V Star. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these and they're just going to come up on this part right here. This is actually supposed to be down like that, and I didn't have it down. But you take this and you just bring it on down like that. So that's what you got to do with that. As far as the big body part, I've already began transforming part of the top arm. So let's go ahead and finish with the rest of it. So what we want to do is we're going to open up this, and we're going to open these up. Now you want to come to the side a little bit and everything, like that. And you're going to try to wiggle it down, a little slider in there. There's a little part you got to get past, and then it starts to come down. So it comes down like that. And then you're going to take your hand, and your hand's just going to turn like that. And it's going to get the position right. It's going to fold on in. You got to watch how you got this, because if you ain't got the fist right, it's not going to slide in there right. Then you're just going to close that on off. Go ahead and close these off. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take the legs. Let's go go ahead and turn it around. And what we're going to do is take these legs, we're going to turn them around like that. Alright, this part just going to go ahead and, this part right here, you're just going to go ahead and push that in. Alright, and then you're going to take this and just rotate it around. You're going to rotate this part right here around, and this part's just going to come down like so, and you're going to raise that up like that. And you're going to do that for both sides with a formation like this. Now what you want to do is like there's a little tab that's in here. I don't know if you can see it. I'll bend this down a little bit. There's a tab right there, and you want to lift this tab up. Alright, so what you want to do is there's a little hole right here. There's two of them, but you want to put it on this last one right here, and well, you actually want to put it on this one right here, and you want to connect it to like the last little peg. So go ahead and connect it, and there you go. Now you want to take the smaller jet and you want to position it in here. You might want to try to squeeze these in here. Just slowly lower it down. And I don't know if you can see, there's little pegs in there, but you've got to attach that. It fits in here. There's little pegs on the side that it fits into. So that's what you got to try to do. You got to try to fit that in there on those pegs, like so. Just to make sure that's like that. These up. We're going to take these. We're going to undo this, and we're going to undo this. There's a part here. There's this part right here. It flips out. Do that for both sides. Now it goes back. Now these parts, there's little pegs right here. You peg it right here, and you peg another part right here, and the last part right through here. You peg those on down. Make sure that everything's in the right position, and you start pegging. Like that. You do that for both sides position, but we take these, and these come up, and there's little wheels that come out, and even at the bottom right here you have these wheels right here. These will pop out. Pop those out. Also the feet, you want to take this and you want to bring that down, and this will come up down through here like this, and just fold over that whole situation just like that. This down, and it'll slide down just like that. It just slides down into it. Slides down to it. So I'll do the other side to show you. So we take this and this right here. This just comes around, slides down. You just put that in position like that. Take these wings and you bring these up. Bring this down. And there you go. Saber or Star Blade. Another thing you want to do, there's a little peg that folds up right here. You see it? You want to take that and you want to get Star Saber's head in this position, and it'll fit right down there on that, just like that. The next thing you do is you take his gun, and voila. There you go, my friend. Here's next to the Masterpiece Star Saber. And you can see there's just more detail within that one. I mean, as far as size, they're about the same size. Alright, here he is next to the original G1 Star Saber. Like I said, even in that mode and everything, they're about the same size. So you can see. Alright, there he is in his V-Star mode. I mean, he looks good. I mean, it's a nice futuristic looking ship. I mean, like I said, I mean, it's just like he was pretty much in the Victory series. I love it. Alright, we've made it to the end of another review. Today we checked out the Iron Trans Starblade. And as always, we try to do a little giveaway. So I gave away 2 earlier, so let's go ahead and draw one more for this week. Let's see who's Dane. We draw out. Oops. I won't say CCQ. You are the winner. So got a couple things I give away. You got 2 weeks from the time of this video is posted to claim your prize. All you gotta do is get in contact with me on my Regimus Maximus Reviews Facebook page. Inbox me there and I'll get you information and we'll mail it out to you. Alrighty. And once again, this is Regimus Maximus with the Iron Trans V01, their Starblade. Hey, we'll see you next time. On Regimus Maximus Reviews, we are taking a look at the Yes model. That's right, the Yes model. RF07 Vulcan. It's their interpretation of Hotspot. I previously reviewed a couple of their members, but I didn't get to do the rest. I think I lost the data on it or something, either or. We're going to go ahead and check out the combined formed. We're going to see their events, or hey, see you next time.